Hey everybody, this is Jordan Bryden, the race director for the Canmore Crux. I'm going to make this as quick and painless as possible. Just have a couple little points that I have to put out in a race meeting type format, so we're going to go through those right now. First on the agenda is obviously bear spray. This one is one of the most important points. We got to have it on you. You have to have it on your body or on your bike while you are participating in this event. We will be checking if you can bring it to package pickup. That will make things a little bit easier, but we will be making sure that everyone that gets on the start line has a bear spray with them. Next up, those package pickup times are on the screen in front of you. Just a quick one on Friday night as well as on Saturday morning. We would like to just try to expedite this process as much as possible. So, if you can come Friday, that would be great. If not, we'll push you through as quick as possible on Saturday. Next thing is just the Canonassus Pass. So a reminder that if you're parking at the Nordic Center, it's $15 if you don't have a annual pass already. You can pre-book it online, and you can also pay for it after the race, same day until about 11:30, from what I understand. Um, if you don't want to do that and you do want a 15-minute warm-up or something like that, just park somewhere in town that has free parking, and ride up the hill that way if that is of interest to you. um, it is fairly easy to get up there, but of course carpooling is also an option during the race. Littering is an immediate disqualification from the event. This is not our rule. This is a rule actually that we have to follow based on what the Canmore Nordic Center tells us. We will give a penalty to anyone that accidentally litters, obviously trying to be, as lenient as possible, but it's a 5 lap course. You're going to go by that aid station a number of times. So if you have a gel wrapper or something like that, just hold on to it as long as you can until you get back to see us in the stadium. So this is another important point that we can't really gloss over too much because we want to make sure everyone does get an accurate time. We are not using chip timing at this event just because it is a first year event, and we are hoping to do it in a way where we can save a little bit of money. I have done the hand timing for events dozens of times at some of my other events, and we've had really good success with it. We just have to make sure that your number is fully visible at all times. So please, when you are putting your number on your bike, take a little bit of extra care just to make sure that it is fully visible. That would be awesome. All right, so on the course here, these are a couple of the hardest climbs in yellow that you should probably keep an eye out for. The first one there is not that far off of the start line, so we're expecting that that will spread the field out a little bit. And then we have two, more technical sections. One is at the hard right turn at the Gray Wolf, which is the first circle you come across on the map on the left. And the second is, of course, the descent, the bigger descent as you come back into the stadium. That can get a bit gnarly. You can get moving really, really fast. I think I saw that someone was hitting over 65 kilometers an hour on that descent just on some of their pre-rides. So, take good care. Don't put yourself in any danger. We want to make sure everyone gets through the course without having any issues. There is a good amount of climbing on the course, so pace yourself accordingly. Also, if you can just really do a great job of letting other athletes know when you are coming up behind them, that would make things a little bit easier for everyone. Good communication would be awesome. It is a lap course, and we have some fast guys in the field who will be moving quite quickly. So special note to those of you that are a little bit quicker. Please let other people know that you are coming. Give them lots of notice. Yeah. All right, so here is a general look at what the layout of the course is going to be. We're going to have a finish line that's a little bit closer to the lodge, and then you will have that hard turn at the end of each lap coming down into the stadium that's pretty fast moving. Beside that field area is where we will have two neutral tents. Those tents are where you can drop your gear, um, and any bottles, extra nutrition that you might want. Feel free to stop if you want to stop there. Otherwise, you can just like do a quick brush by. It may not be too hot out there, so you may not need to stop for extra nutrition at all. At the aid stations, we got a really great electrolyte drink in orange jugs. We got water jugs. We got a gel and a bar. Enough for one per person that'll be there. So you can stop and take that whenever you feel you want to. Just know that you are going to be responsible for filling your own bottles at that aid station. Um, First aid. This is obviously another important one. We just want to make sure everyone gets through this in the best situation possible. If you come across someone, please just do the right thing. Try to help someone if someone needs help. Check to make sure that people who may be injured are okay. And of course, try to tell the next volunteer that you see on course where you may have seen someone who's in distress or trouble. That really makes our life a lot easier. Quick little note, we have aid at the finish line. We have first aid near the Cassie Campbell hut where you pass by twice, so that person won't be static, but they will be in the area. And then another person on the far turnaround. Those neutral tents I mentioned before are going to be available to you to just drop your bag and whatnot. Just please know that, they are not fully supervised, and we don't want any valuables there. Feel free to kind of set up your stuff under those tents wherever you want, but don't bring any valuables that could potentially get lost or stolen. Last thing here, yeah, we got top 5 awards for men and women. And because we are doing manual timing, we are going to have those results up the night of the race on our website. So we can cut it short. And if you have any other questions, send me an email. It's ernestingurance@gmail.com. That's RNEST endurance@gmail.com. Thanks.